And I'm gonna be real for most men, and we see it in the banter online. But a lot of the times, men are jealous or upset over other people who they have not outworked. And women know this. Whenever a man is intimidated by another man, it's not the man himself, it's like the work that he did to get there. And I've noticed whenever people actually put in that work, the ones who actually do, we all get along very well. It doesn't matter whether you're a doctor, firefighter. Like when you know your craft, there's a mutual respect because you know how, especially when you're a father, because then it's a balance between kid relationship with a mother and making time for the craft. That's really tough. But that whenever I see someone that's jealous or envious, I'm like, brother, you haven't done the work yet. Because if you did, like, you would have a lot more respect for what it even takes to get here.
I nominate Kenny to go first because I think he's the one that can resonate more with that. He didn't outwork me. Maybe he,
Oh my
so he
God.
don't get along with me. So
Nah,
maybe.
hold on, y'all. Hold on. We gotta stay on topic, man, because otherwise we're gonna be behind because we got one more topic after this. Let's go ahead and start with let's go ahead and start with Hank. Men are jealous or upset over other people who they have not outworked. I can play the clip again if y'all need me to.
Yeah, can you do it for me, JR? Bruce, off with that bullshit.
All right, here we go. Y'all ready?
Listen, man, I'm gonna be real for most men, and we see it in the banter online. But a lot of the times, men are jealous or upset over other people who they have not outworked. And women know this. Whenever a man is intimidated by another man, it's not the man himself, it's like the work that he did to get there. And I've noticed whenever people actually put in that work, the ones who actually do, we all get along very well. It doesn't matter whether you're a doctor, firefighter. Like when you know your craft, there's a mutual respect because you know how, especially when you're a father, because then it's a balance between kid relationship with a mother and making time for the craft. That's really tough. But that whenever I see someone that's jealous or envious, I'm like, brother, you haven't done the work yet. Because if you did, like, you would have a lot more respect for what it even takes to get here.
All right, there we go. Brother Hank, men are jealous or upset over other people who they have not outworked.
I believe that. I truly believe that. I go as far as this. I've seen how some people who are not as financially fortunate will show that as well, that jealousy too as well. I mean, I don't know if you consider that work because I'm financially well. I guess you can. Let me take that back. Unfortunately, I had that with my family. You know, with my cousins and all that. They would see how I move and remember me how I used to be that knucklehead dude to get in trouble. And now all of a sudden, financially, I'm in a different space. You know what I'm saying? I'm financially above from where they probably thought I was going to be jail or either dead. I'm out there working, grinding, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, volunteering and giving back. And you got some people, man, they just can't stand it. They can't stand to see you happy at whatever you're doing. They hate to see you being successful or what they deem as successful. Why? Because they haven't accomplished what they feel like they should accomplish. Their shortcomings, and they trying to put it over on you and say, "Oh, you acting bougie, you acting different now. You acting like you better than us." Oh, I'm better than you. You damn right I'm better than you. And I don't have no problem. I tell a motherfucker in a minute, yeah, I'm better than you. I look better. I'm stronger. I'm faster than you. I get more money than you. Hell yeah. So if that's how you think about me, so be it. I landed there.
I'm gonna go to you, Marcus.
So yeah, I think he's spot on with this. So it's even to the point, like, in order to peacefully coexist, sometimes you'll find yourself not talking about your wins. So I took the approach Hank took when I was younger, and I probably been at over 80, 90 fights. Because the same thing was always gonna happen. Like, oh, you think you better than me? Da, 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 da. I am, and now I'm fighting. And then it's just like at some point you just get tired of fighting every damn body, and you either separate from people or you kind of hold your wins to yourself, because not everybody gonna have the same journey, not everybody blessed with the same gifts, and not everybody gonna work as hard as the other person. And a lot of times people will take your success or the quality of life you live in, and they will feel as though you're taunting them or you're taking jabs at them. And it's really not that. You're just expressing how your day or how your life is going. And in doing that, it can be infuriating to somebody else. And because I've seen the results of doing that, you don't garner really goodwill with other people unless they're in the same or better position. People don't tend to usually punch down. So yeah, I think that's true, unless you have somebody that's extremely self-satisfied or secure with themselves. Those type of people, no matter what you're doing, they're proud and they're happy for you. But in this day and age, with so much comparison embedded in us through social media and the way we just have negative self-esteem, people look at everybody else and they just in a constant comparison, which is the thief of joy. And they always looking to knock you down a peg instead of raising themselves up. It's sad, but it's actually a reality.
So can you elaborate a little bit on like the victim mentality? I know that's a phrase that's thrown around loosely.
I never used the phrase victim mentality ever in my life. I kind of don't like the term, but so my issue with victim mentality, it deal with there are real things that happen to some people. Some people really have mental illnesses, right? And when they saying they can't do something I could do, like I'm not depressed. So I meet somebody that's depressed, and then if I tell them they're in the victim mentality, I kind of feel like I'm piling on them because they're already struggling with their depression and getting over it. And here I go, happy go lucky, and I'm just saying, oh, just get over it. And in turn, that's piling more onto them. Like, so I actually try to be really, really cognizant of not, I don't do the best job at it. I fail at this, but not
Picking
really
up.
doing somebody. You say what?
I was saying picking on.
Yeah, or them feeling that way. I like the last 8 years of my life, I've been working on that. It's been a journey. But yeah, because you never know the way that you are succeeding in life will have somebody plotting on killing you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about it. You just out here living, out here driving good and doing all this other shit. And every time they see you, they like, dude and belly. I don't like that shit. Have to drop a dime on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you thinking it's all good. You want to help them win. You want to bring them to the bar with you. You win it. Man, I got one. I had got this dude a apartment. He just came home. I got him an apartment, got him situated and all this shit, bro. Got us some clothes, some side work, everything. He was living free. And instead of appreciating that, he fucked up. I had to fire him. And he just caused living hell for me. And the whole time he felt as though me and him should be in the same position. I'm like, bro, we just not the same person. We haven't done the same things. But because you looking with such an envious eye, you can't even appreciate the gift that I'm trying to give you. And it's not like I threw it in his face or nothing. I'm just keeping it P, like, shit, it's on the arm. But you'll be surprised how many situations like that I ran into, honestly.
Hey, I got a question about the mentality part, the victim mentality part. Would me telling somebody that they have a lazy mentality, if they're actually lazy, is that any different from a person that's claiming to be a victim and me saying you have a victim mentality?
Does racism exist, Viz?
Just answer the question, bro.
My answer to it is, does racism exist? I think it is two different things. So the answer is, I think it is different. Now, does racism exist?
Yeah.
Can it affect somebody in their life?
Can it? Yeah, if you allow it. Yeah.
So the only way racism works is if you allow it to work.
Absolutely.